Okay, we're a bit late today again. Should be back to normal middle of next week. So let's see what we've got for today. The song is, I think, Sting, and it's Every Little Thing She Does. So there may be a sting in what she does. Let's see. Oh, self-nerd by the look of it. Scorpio, reproductive organs, shared resources, and sixth house of Virgo, healing. So, Midheaven Scorpio. Oh, it's the North Node, that's good. Your true life purpose, which is in Pisces. And sixth house is Cancer. And we are in Cancer right now. Home and family life, reproductive organs, and shared resources. So let's see. And there's Scorpio on the top straight away. So my daughter's got the keys. I'm just waiting for the moving date. '26 is the Leo card. Strength, courage. We won't mention any names or anything unless it comes out again, because it's today's card and it's neutral. There it is. We need the courage and the strength. We need to tame the beast. The energy within or without. Because there's lies, deceit and theft going on. So let's see. This is about your true life purpose. Seems to be a lot to do with family, healing, and reproductive organs or shared resources. So, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Putting a lot of effort in, burning the candle at both ends, it's just going to make you ill, which is probably why we've got Virgo in there. Lies, deceit and theft, maybe lying to yourself. This is usually an immature energy, childish, possibly an air sign, but it's about words and thoughts. We are no longer living in the past. We're going to build a bridge. There's a bridge there in the distance, can you see? And we're going to get over it. We're going to stop crying over spilt milk, and we're going to stop living in the past. We're going to live in the now. So that's very important. It's going to take courage, which is today's card, and someone may be blocked. The name Rose could be important, but messages not received, parcels not received, the check's not in the mail, a knock to the finances, so joint finances there, no communication whatsoever. This is the postman or somebody immature wearing a uniform, not grounded. You need to find your tribe where you are treated equally. This is equal reciprocity. 6 years. And stop being a doormat. There it is again. We had it a couple of days ago before I went all blank on you. Pisces, 12. It's prisoners, martyrs, victims, poets. But whatever this is, somebody doesn't know how to say no. They haven't put the boundaries in place. Prometheus, we've told the story many times. He hung himself out to dry. The gods pecked his liver out every day, healed it every night. So Groundhog Day, we've got that twice. You living to work instead of working to live. No boundaries. You can't see things from a different angle. It's time to walk away. Leave the misery of the past behind. 8 months. So, the past 8 months must have been rough for somebody. The only energy we've got is the victim, the martyr. No borders, no boundaries. Unable or unwilling to say no. Not willing to turn the world upside down. Somebody has to fulfill their life purpose. And number 12, Paul. Issues with the feet and toes. So every little thing she does, I think it's magic. Every little thing she does is magic. And I know I'm behind with the songs, but I will get them hyped up. As soon as I get back to normal, we'll be back to normal. But my daughter's on her own. She's got 4 kids. 2 one-year-old twins, so I'm it, I'm afraid. So here we go. Yeah, there's your true North nerd. Aquarius, we are standing up for ourselves, not losing hope, not dimming our light for other people. We're learning that we have to face the chaos. Be that the bill you've put behind the clock, whatever it is that you're ignoring, you have to face it now with courage. There it is. Ankles and feet, Aquarius energy. So Pisces and Aquarius, have we got them in the chart anywhere? The true node is Pisces. Well done, Spirit. Pisces is in the 2nd house of your value, your worth. And Aquarius is in the 1st house of the face you show to the world. So shine your light bright. Your true self. Yeah, there is an impotent man here. This is Aries. This is somebody dishonouring the dead. Any or all of those. It can be physically, mentally, spiritually, financially impotent. Whatever it is. There's no passion there. No actions being taken. And there's been mind games, lies, deceit and theft. So you're trapped in that maze. Possibly inside your mind. 1 week. Round and around it goes. There's the magic, but it's black magic. So somebody's using mind games, mental illness, criminal activity. They are wearing masks, pretending to be something they're not or someone they're not. Gemini energy. So Doris and Martin, 1 and 28 to the 1st or the 28th. Could be negative energy. But it is Gemini, which is the 5th house of things that go on in the dark. So Ceres is in Gemini. Uranus is in Gemini. It's siblings, it's children, it's school days. Then we have Libra. Now, the thing about Libra is he sees both sides of the argument. He's a fair and just person, but sometimes finds it very hard to make decisions. This could be a mentor, a doctor, a priest, or a lawyer, a spiritual person. It's Michael, greatest warrior that ever was. Somebody protecting you. But very blunt, clear with their words and their thoughts. And we have a generous female, possibly someone in uniform, improvements in finances and career. So we have a darker complexion perhaps. She is a good friend and a reliable one. And then we have the Twin Towers, September the 11th. Sometimes a Scorpio card. There is light at the end of the tunnel, so don't make that tunnel longer. 18, it's Al Frank and Patrick. Stop trying to spread yourself too thin and be in more than one place at once. Easy for you to say. Number 18, positive. There is a codependent situation here where somebody is in a situation because they have to be, not because they want to be. They are possibly financially dependent on others. And number 10, turned again to the negative. What did I say? When Kia goes, this new person is going to be just as bad, if not worse. So a run of bad luck, unfortunately. So don't take risks. That's also seances. So don't do that. Black magic and seances if you don't know what you're doing. Even if you do know what you're doing, you are opening up a can of worms. And there'll be a sting in the tail. So number 10 is negative. Fate. Because it's toxic. There it is. Lee and Ashley, selling your soul to the devil for shiny baubles. Capricorn. 15. Negative energy. So anything toxic in your life, don't sign anything right now because it could turn out to be something bad. Now we have a couple. These are financially oriented couple. He's lost everything, his business, everything. And he was once a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. Not as reliable as she is. Capricorn energy again, negative. Now we have, there's a lot of men and women in this. So we've got Michael. We've got two sides of this same coin. He's fair and just. He is violent. So this could be twins, like I said. They could both be Libra. But there's always an evil twin, isn't there? Yeah. This is mental illness. This is lack of clarity of mind. Possibly needing to see a doctor. So, but this is a very violent man. So we've got two sides of the same coin there. We've got a man that cannot, has no financial backing, has lost everything. We've got a man who dishonours the dead. So fire sign, air signs, and a female in the midst of all this that's reliable and friendly. So, too many people, too many cooks spoil the broth, as me mum would say. But this is all about you learning some life lessons, very hard life lessons. And number 14, massively important, positive energy. We're going to come out the other side of the rapids, just like Johnny Depp said, stronger than we've ever been before. But the pain is real that you feel whilst learning these lessons. Issues with the hips and thighs, foreign shores, universities. It is Sagittarius energy. It is positive, but you will be put through the ringer. Emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it is, to teach you a lesson. So now we have 14, we have 15, we have 17 and 18. One that's missing so far is a 16. But we've got Sagittarius in the mix now. So Sagittarius moon, well done Spirit, because we've got the moon card there. Yeah, no more sitting on the fence. You can't have it. You can't have your cake and eat it, I'm afraid. So you've got to make a decision. You shouldn't be trapped in that ring of swords. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Those thoughts and words that you tell yourself or others tell you that are negative can no longer affect you. You've got to stand up for yourself. 8 weeks. And then we turn it around. Then the wheel of fate will turn in our favour. Once we stop listening to those negative things that people have said in the past or are saying now or that we're telling ourselves. So fate is going to change. And then there'll be a happy home, a celebration. Home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table, and a welcome at the door. So hopefully this new house move will be a good thing, a celebration. And yet there's still some that are making that tunnel longer. Patrick and Frank, 18, September the 11th. Dark days ahead, the dark night of the soul. We have to learn this life lesson so that we can follow our true life purpose. Right, we've got our book back because now I've come home. So not North Nerd, it said, didn't it? Yep. This is what must be to fulfill your soul purpose. In Scorpio, the path of mastering your power. The soul is learning how to use its considerable power for the good of all. It is also the path of self-mastery and the application of your power. And in the 6th house, the task is to give altruistic service to humanity, so expecting nothing back by whatever means. This node may be learning through a health condition or vocation. So learning a lesson through a health issue. Very likely. Maybe it's just teaching you patience because you can't get about like you used to. Or that if you are impotent in any way, sex isn't everything. Let's have a look. And it doesn't just mean physical health, it can be financial health, mental health, whatever it is. Healthy environment. So many sticking together since I've been to my daughters. They've been through it with the twins, that is a fact. Aye, see? So, again, Hygeia, the magician, really, exactly the same with his staff and his snakes, but he's in reverse. So black magic, voodoo, if you like. Self-medicating in a negative way. It's about cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Hygeia. So, it is reversed, but Hygeia is the Greek goddess of health with African roots. Hygeia is often depicted as the African elder woman draped with snakes, so there's born in the year of the snake, that signify her gifts as a healer. Preventative health care, maintaining your wellness, the need for vigilance in matters of health and physical pleasures. Drawing Hygeia invites you to focus on your own health, whether that means having a massage or a checkup at the dentist. Hygeia means main message is prevention is better than cure. She also invites you to explore the link between mental and emotional states. Yeah, there you go. So somebody may be on the edge. And physical afflictions. Celebrate being incarnate spirit. Enjoy your body, cherish it, and care for it tenderly. Snakes, which have symbolized healing in many cultures because of their ability to shed their skin and emerge reborn in a new form. So you're going through a rebirth. As Hygeia symbolized, beware of those who seek to cramp your style and depress you, the ones that you're not saying no to. If you have been celibate, like that gentleman there, Hygeia may reawaken your interest in sex, and passionate encounters may be on the cards. So, where to next? We'll do the Aboriginals. Divine Messenger. So a message is coming. That light's a bit stark, isn't it? A message is coming, possibly from the divine. Speak your truth, because it's your blue chakra. It's from the throat. So divine messenger. Sit somewhere quiet so you can hear their words. Or somebody may think the voice is. That doesn't mean you're mental, because I do all the time. But the divine message, or should I say the divine intervention you are seeking, is found within your own self. You are looking from signs from spirit and are becoming increasingly dissatisfied because you feel like they've abandoned you and are not giving you the answers you desperately seek. You've got to listen to your inner voice, and the voices in your head. You're not going mad. This is where you will find the wisdom you seek. You are being given the answers, only they are not the answers you want to hear. The message you were blindly ignoring mean that change has to occur. Changes you're not going to like. These changes require time and effort on your part. So Jack's whittling away there at his time and effort. And you're tired. However, somewhere from within you, you will find the strength and the energy to make these changes happen. If you apply the same energy you've been using to avoid this change and use it towards making these new changes, you will find that your situation will improve much quicker than you anticipated. And then you can rest. You will finally find the inner peace and contentment you spent so long searching for. So you've been going in the wrong direction. It's time to call it a day, walk away, and begin again. Because there's a sting in the tail. Sting. Every little thing she does is magic. I think it's police as well. I don't know if it's Sting on his own or the police. And that would explain the male and the female in uniform. So police officers. Number 3, the spirit whisperer. For somebody is not listening to spirit, they've been talking to you. Which I know that goes because my daughter's the same. She doesn't like to get into it all, at all, not one little bit. And I've just put my book down. Where did I put it? Can't see if I'm looking. There's my cards. Where's my book? Oh, there it is. So number 3 is my daughter's card, but it's also So the name Abigail could be important anyway. The Spirit Whisperer warns that you're about to go astray and you need her guidance. She's waving her red flags and you must pay attention lest you find yourself cleaning up messes you didn't even know you'd made. She challenges you to start again and trust your intuition. In time, you'll be back on track. On this occasion, you can't possibly go wrong since you're that much more aware of the possible challenges you need to step away from. If this is about a relationship, you may be repeating something in the past that you don't need to relearn. That lesson is learned. Stay away, as this may end up a costly distraction. That said, lessons learned over and over make for great wisdom later on. So I hope you've learnt your lesson and you won't be going back to whatever that toxic situation is. Or whoever that toxic person is. Somebody needs to walk away and stay away. But they haven't done it yet. It's a lesson learned. The harp, the Irish. And there's the 3 again. So 33 is a master number. So 333. That may mean something to you. So Guinness, I always say the Guinness drinker, the Irish. The harp is the instrument of the bards, and Pisces is also the sign of the bards. Keepers of ancient tales of wonder and magic, Hygeia and the magician. The word bard gets its meaning from to raise the voice in praise, and their song of heroism, gallantry and cleverness have inspired listeners for centuries. So sing out, sing it loud, sing it proud. The harp symbolises the acknowledgement of great deeds, setting fine examples, shining your light brightly, and encouraging excellence in others. You may be feeling that your own song is not being heard and that you need more recognition for your gifts. Don't be afraid to sing out. Praise yourself and others. Excellence, admiration. Accept praise and give it freely in return. How do you pursue your personal excellence? So go for it. Don't dim your light and walk away if you have to. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.